All right, guys, just got out of the gym right now. As you can see, shirt off, because why not? It's my channel, right? I can do what I want. Day 28, talking about yesterday, Monday, and what it was like. But before I get into that, like I said, I just got out the gym. Something that I noticed, something that I realized, I just want to touch on it real quick, briefly. As I was walking out of the gym, I noticed everybody that worked there was probably like 7 or 8 people, were just hanging out at the front desk, leaning on the desk, sitting in chairs, leaning against the wall, laughing, talking, hanging out. And it kind of struck me that they're all getting paid the same thing. Now, the thing is that really interested me about that is they sit there and they're like, oh, I'm getting paid right now to just sit around and talk. But what you don't realize is, the person that owns your company, they already know you're going to do shit like that. So they've already predetermined how much to pay you based off of what they already know you're going to do. Like, they're business owners because, well, they're smart enough to run a business and know people, right? So they're going to pay you according to what they already know you're worth. Kind of sad, huh? I mean, from my perspective, that's how I look at it. Like, running a business, it's like, man, if I had a business, I'd do the same thing. I'd say, okay, look, I'm going to form this company and I'm going to start my pay rate at this, but I'm only going to cap it at this because I already know what everybody's going to do in the long run. They're going to get comfortable. They're going to get lazy. When someone works for a company, works for someone, from what I've seen, personal experience, you tend to get lazy and you're just like, well, if that person's not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. They're getting paid what I get paid, so yada, yada. And now that I see things from like a business owner perspective, it's like, duh. The people that own the company already know you're going to do shit like that, so they pay you according to that. So yeah, you might be sitting around like, yeah, I'm getting paid, but hey, dummy, they already know what to pay you. They already know what you're going to do. They already know what you're not going to do before they even hired you, before they even started their business. So yeah, they're giving you that money like, yeah, go ahead, sit around, go ahead, do whatever. I mean, you could get written up by your superior, but we already know you're going to do shit like that. So anyways, off that topic, I think that's just kind of interesting. I wanted to share it with you guys. So yesterday was cool. I went to the gym, worked out. My back feeling a lot better now. That's a plus. So I'm still only doing cardio though and working my core. Really no weights. There's no point to right now. Just let my body heal. It's just muscles. They'll heal. They're fine. So after that, I had to go stop by the music store because my kids are doing a band at school now. So I had to go ask them, to service my daughter's flute. And then my son, he wants to play a saxophone. Well, unfortunately, they didn't have the technician yesterday that's supposed to sanitize and clean him up and rent him out. So I didn't get him his saxophone, but I did get my daughter's flute taken care of. After that, I took it to the school. Now, what's cool about that is like when I showed up to her school, it was actually time for them to go to lunch. So I'm like walking down the hall to the principal's office, and my baby's walking down the hall opposite direction coming in because she is diabetic. So she had to check her blood sugar level before she can eat her lunch, and then, of course, give herself the right amount of insulin. So we crossed paths like that. I got to hang out with her for a little bit before she went back to have lunch, which was really cool, Like, I didn't plan that. I know she didn't plan that. But, hey, things happen for a reason, work out for a reason. So that actually improved my day. It made me feel a little better because I got to see my baby for a little while she was at school, and just have personal time with her before she had her lunch. So after that, I had to go get my littlest one, spend some time with him. Of course, he made a mess in his room, so I had to clean all that up and spend a little bit of time with him, give my littlest one his time. After we did that, we went back to the school to pick his brother and his sister up, let them play on the playground for a little bit, get some of that energy out. And from there, dropped my older 2 off and got ready for my park workout. Now, yesterday I didn't do a park workout. I'm keeping it light too with that. So we did more of like a run and a hike, which was cool. Got out there and just ran around a little bit, walked up the hills, got like almost 10,000 steps in just from doing that, which was really nice. I hit most of my goals on my watch because I told you guys I'm keeping track of all my stuff on my watch now. So I hit mostly all my goals. I'm improving a lot with that, and I love having my watch because it allows me to see what I'm doing every day, and it tracks my progress, which, like I said, I didn't know that for 2 years. I had my watch. I never really used it, but whatever. I'm using it now. And pretty much that was my day. I mean, not much to it. I didn't do too much. Oh, real quick. So there's this like area that I wanted to like go and talk to people at, and it's like around this liquor store, right? I know, hey, I pick my areas according to what I want to do with my business. So I walk into the liquor store and in hopes to, you know, find people in that general area that I could talk to about business. Well, kind of find out the guy working behind the counter is the one who actually hit me up because he saw my button. I wear my button all the time. It attracts attention. So he started asking me, he's like, hey, so you do Herbalife? I was like, well, yeah, of course I do Herbalife. I'm an independent distributor. And he was like, oh, well, you know, I had a friend that did Herbalife before, but it didn't work out for her. You know, she put a lot of time, a lot of effort into it, and it didn't work out for her. I was like, well, you know, sorry to hear that. It's not for everybody. And I was like, but it's not Herbalife that's not for everybody. It's just business isn't for everybody. He's like, yeah, man, she put a lot of hours. She was doing fitness camps. She was doing this and that, talking to people door to door. And I'm like, well, that's cool. I said, you know what? She was putting effort, but maybe it wasn't the right effort. You know what I mean? So he looked at me like, well, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, maybe she wasn't putting the right effort, meaning she wasn't like putting herself out there the right way. When she talked about the business to people, maybe she wasn't presenting it to them in a way that would interest them. You know, I mean, my company model is, yeah, we have products. We have amazing products that will help you lose weight, but also we have a business model that'll help you earn income. But that income's based off of how you approach the business and how you approach people. You know, if you don't got that business-like mentality, if you're just like, oh, I'm going to help you get rich, I'm going to help you make all this money, and you're not making that money yourself, well, come on, think about it, you know? I mean, people aren't going to believe you. I don't know her whole backstory, but from what he told me, it was like, all right, well, she's putting a lot of effort into workouts. She's putting a lot of effort into helping people lose weight, but it's like, what was she really saying about the business? Was she really out there saying, hey, look, I can help you earn $200 extra a month. I can show you this, and then you can teach other people this, which can help increase your income? Do I know that? No. But based off what he was saying, mostly all her time was just into handing things to people, handing them business cards, handing them flyers, taking them to workouts. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't hand out flyers. I don't hand out flyers, and I don't hand out business cards. I talk to people. I get them on my social media. I have them following me all the time. Yeah, I invite them to workouts, but my workouts is not what I'm focused on. You know, if I get someone at a workout, I'm going to talk to them about the opportunity, you know? And so I told him, I was like, well, why don't you check it? He said, no, man, it's not for me. Okay, well, you know what? I appreciate your time. I appreciate your insight, because knowing what she did for all that time tells me what I'm not going to do. Because you can always learn off of people, too, about business, you know, and about strategy and about structure and, like, what they're doing and why they gave up what they were doing to pursue something else, you know? Me, I take it as, all right, cool, tell me more. Okay, that's what she did? All right, cool, well, that's not what I'm going to do. But thank you for the insight, you know? And I'm going to apply that to my business now. Did he want to do what I'm doing? No, but I did gain some knowledge from him. I gained some information, and I got to know. And that's fine with me, because just because he says no doesn't mean the next person is. You know, he looked a little interested. I'm not going to not stop back into that liquor store again. But it just gave me a little insight, you know. So always keep your mind open to any and everything that you hear from people, because you never know what can help you. You know, you got to take it more than one way that is thrown at you or is said to you. So, all right, guys, that was my day 28. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Shred on my 365 days to my success. That's right, documented 365 days of my journey to show you what I'm going through and what I'm learning and what I'm doing through my journey to my success. So don't forget, guys, give me a like, give me a comment below, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends, tell your family. You know the drill, you know the deal. Progress is a process. Let's do this. Thanks. Have a good day, guys.